Racing League seed where I select the wrong choice to start, so I guess we're starting here. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. This is a Saku Racing League is a little race that I do with my community members during every Fridays, and so today my goal is to win. We have to defeat Ganon. 7 crystals have to be obtained before we can access Ganon, as well as we have to defeat Aga at the top of Ganon's castle, which also requires 7 crystals to enter. We do start with boots, even though, you know, it's not really very obvious because I haven't been using them. Because I've mostly, I've been away for about 2 weeks now. Oh, nice hammer. Okay, this is actually pretty good to start. So yeah, my goal is to defeat Ganon. We start with boots. This is where I normally start, and I immediately scuffed it up. But yeah, welcome in. So yeah, I was away for 2 weeks because I had surgery to remove my gallbladder. It was successful. So now I'm back. I'm still in recovery phase, but I can at least stream. So yeah. Thank you so much, Ferdy and Shinikami, for joining as well. Oh, I see a pun. 2 antennae met on a roof, fell in love, and got married. The service wasn't great, but the reception was excellent. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice, nice. Bombs, bombs. All right. So we have bombs as a tree pull option. Let's see if Aga is required. Oh, okay, it's a potion. It might be required. Okay, blue potion might not be necessary. I'm gonna bank on it not being necessary. Cross my fingers at least. We'll get this 20 bucks because that'll put me over 100, so that way I can go talk to the bottle vendor. You missed the scuff? What? What scuff? There's no scuff here. I came back and my computer had like 10,000 updates. I know that a lot of people were watching the YouTube premieres, and I'm really happy that you guys liked them. I didn't finish the 5-game AP that I started. Although I'm pretty close, like I could finish a bunch of them, but I just wasn't able to, because there was just a lot that was happening around that time, so I ended up running out of steam partway. So, yeah. Hang on, I'm reading. The premieres have been fun. It's so funny if you think about it, Saku. Link needs a sword, but is picky and won't take one of the half-dozen ones in the Lost Woods. Yeah. I do think that is funny. Yo, we got the flippers. The fact that you even thought to do premiere videos like that was way beyond and above and beyond, in my opinion. I appreciate that. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to give you guys something to watch while I was away. So I'm really glad you guys liked them. That was all I wanted, was to, you know, be able to do something cool for you all while I was in recovery. We got the hook shot. That's a concern. I'm starting to feel like Aga might be a thing. We have the hammer, but if we don't get a glove or the moon pearl. But yeah, you end up talking up you and your stream. Yeah. Johnny, you're a sweetheart. try not to, you know, promo me. I appreciate the fact that you want to, but I do oh god. All of that was bad. I do appreciate the fact that you want to support me and everything else all, but in other people's chat, I get really hesitant to like just don't, yeah, just be careful, right? Because I don't want it to come off as like self-promotion or advertising or whatever else all. I don't have a bottle. Because yeah, I just, right, their stream is about them and I don't want to take away from that. But I appreciate the fact that you know, you care about the stream so much that you want to share it with other people. It means a lot to me, the fact that you want to share, like, yeah, I'm always worried about doing it in other people's streams because, yeah, like I said, it is their platform, it is their audience, the stream is about them, right? So, it's one of those things that you can tell them privately or whatever else all, if they want some tips or whatever else all, or this and that, but like not in their stream. I just don't want them thinking that I'm trying to get people to go and promo my channel, right? Yeah. All right, I have some stuff, but I'm a little squishy right now. But I really appreciate, like I said, I really appreciate the fact that you, I'm still learning what's inbounds for Twitch, and of course, and that's why I'm like I'm not saying that you did anything bad per se, right? It's just, it's one of those things that when it's like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things that you have to be careful of. Some people will get really mad if you talk about another streamer at all in their channel. Yo, a sword. That's what I was a little worried about that we would find. I got hook shot and I got flippers early, which sometimes tends to mean that you might need to, you know, hook shot over to left side of Dark World in order to access that if you don't like get the gloves or something like that. Yeah. And yeah, every streamer is different, right? So like, just because one streamer does one thing one way, right, doesn't necessarily mean that that's the rules for everybody. But it's a good thing to note. Some people, yeah, some people will get a little uppy about it. But I'm really happy that you love my stream so much that you want to, like, you know, share it with other people. That means the world to me. It's more, yeah, I cannot even describe how happy that makes me feel. You're banned from a stream for talking about another streamer and trauma dumping. Yeah, every streamer has a different set of rules, right? So you have to, and some of them will just, you know, insta-ban and don't really give chances. So it's one of those things that you just kind of, you have to take a look and see what their rules are, right? Go from there. That's one of the things that I like about Twitch, is Twitch has the ability, right, to, like, there's so many people streaming now that it's, if, you know, if there's one, hang on, if one stream doesn't work for you, right, if one streamer or whatever you don't vibe with, whatever, there's so many channels, so many streamers, so many options. There's so many people that I've just never seen, right? I'll run across streams and I'll be like, oh my god, how have I not seen this before? Hey, Sabertooth, thank you so much. I am doing well, thank you. And Cyber Chow, thank you so much for the 87 months. There's a stream I get in trouble for making puns, so I don't talk much in that stream. There's a lot of streamers who hate puns, and I genuinely don't know why. I love them. But I think, like, I remember, I think, Boo, you have to pay a pun tax in order to do a pun. There's, I think Willard is also another one that hates, puns. And I'm just like, what? How? It's so funny. Yeah. We have flippers, so don't worry. I do know that I have flippers. I'm more so just running because it's faster than swimming. Blue mail on the ledge. Nice to have, but not required. Walk around that because it's faster. All right. How we doing? Blue cane, nice, nice, nice. We have enough money for Zora. Pun tax, would that make Scarth super rich or super poor? Super poor. If Scarth had to pay a pun fee every time he made puns in my chat, yes. Very, very poor. I'd be in debt. Lord, so poor. I'm like, oh man, I don't have the moon pearl. I can't go into the waterfall cave. And then I was like, wait, no, I have flippers. Gloves! Yes! Whoa, you stream? I do, Kanzion, I know. New stream, who this, right? And I'm not wearing my glasses. Red rupee. Meow. Meow. New stream, new you, new chatter. Are you 6 inches tall? No? Also, welcome in. All right, where do I want to go from here? Probably let's go to Eastern Palace. Is it bad that when you said Red Rupee, my brain did the Red Robin thing? What Red Robin thing? Your eye makeup is on point? Yo, thank you. It's kind of half hidden by my hair. Oh, that scared me. It's kind of half hidden by my hair. I didn't do the countdown in the VOD, like recording, because I forgot to hit the recording button until the countdown had ended, and I was like, oh shoot. 300 rupees. Make up for all that money I just spent on Zora. I don't know who that is. Beep. You love puns? If there's a word, I've punned it. Excuse me. Bum, bum. I don't know. You guys are all saying yum. Red Robin yum. I don't even know what that is. Oops, I looked away because there was somebody who raided. Hang on, I'll look in just a second. What happened? Oh my god, it's a Zelda speedruns raid. Oh my god. You love Zelda? You love puns? Yo, same. That's why I'm here doing Zelda stuff. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. I'm Sakura. I play a lot of randomizers, like a lot of randomizers. And today we're doing a race against some of my community members, and I'm failing miserably. Red Robin commercials? Commercials? What is Red Robin? Burger joint? Ah! I've never heard of it. It's a burger place, yeah. Cross keys matchup. Ooh, nice. Jaxie, how'd it go? Who was racing? Who won? Tell me all the things. What happened? I heard a thing. Was that a YouTube sub? Restaurant in America. They had a few locations in Canada at one point, but they all closed down. Ah. Unique items with a great fairy. Oh. Hookshot, maybe. Oh my god. Wait. This isn't gonna work. No, hookshot. It couldn't have been hookshot. Wait, what did I get? I got something from that. Don't tell me. It's a race. Glove? I don't remember. Either way. I'm pretty sure. No, great fairy. No, that's a wishing fairy. Maybe that is a great fairy. Go away. No stuff. Yo, thank you so much for the YouTube sub. I really appreciate that. Single arrow on the fairy. Ooh, 148. Nice. What, cross keys? Are you serious? That's such a low time. That's so good. All right, we got the big key. I'm gonna get some health, and I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna bonk into the wall because I'm a goof. I'm gonna grab some arrows. One of the few Tim Hortons in the US. Oh man, they had a Tim Hortons at they had a Tim Hortons at the Mall of America, which we went to at GDQ, and yeah, then we went there another year and it was gone. I was sad. Do. Ouch. Ouch! No. Be careful. No, thank you. No. No, thank you. Oh, nice. No! Barry! Okay, well, it's fine. We don't need any health. It's not like we're gonna die. This is bad. I'm in the wrong spot. Well, this has gone tremendously terribly. Thank you, Sweeb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No. There we go. Ah! I'm in the wrong spot, but it's fine. Oh. Dodge. Thanks, Saku got skills. Y'all saw how she dodged that fairy? Boo. No hit Randomizer? Oh god. The rolling things with the spikes on them would just insta-death me. Hang on a minute. No! I'm a goof. I forgot the big chest. I'm like, what did I miss? What? Oops, all spike rollers. Oh god. The worst thing is when they like pop out of the bush. Right? Like, yeah. Just a little rusty? Yeah. I mean, I was rusty before I went on break, let alone, like, yeah. Something is missing. The big chest? Wow, all that for 20 bucks! Alright, that's fine. Sanctuary. Let's go up Death Mountain. We can... Oh, that means Egg is dead. Not like dead, but like, we don't have to go do Aga. Blue dragon, that sounds terrifying. But yeah, this sprite is me. In case anybody is new. This is the Blossom Queen. This is an updated version of the Maple Queen, which is also me. Sabertooth. And Therezen. See, I have done a few Randomizers, and it always ends up being that the enemies that pop out of the bushes are always spikes. I have no idea how that happens. Also, welcome in Asmodeus and Margarita. Thank you so much for the 130 consecutive watch streak. Hello? There we go. No, you don't! No! Don't have the mirror. What am I doing? I did it again. I'm gonna end up dying from just my own being dumb. Don't even think about it! No! 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 This is bad. No! No! Not again! Dead rocks, please! Go away. Don't even think about it. Well, the good thing is that there is a bombable wall here that has hearts on the other side. Yo, gigantifying those emotes. Thank you so much for the 60 biddies. And gigantifying that emote. Ah! Grab more bomb. And come on, Moon Pearl. No. I was really hoping Moon Pearl would be up here. I don't want to have to go fight Aga. So Tower of Hera. So you might have seen the schedule. That was my offline image and or on the Discord. I have planned every single weekday this weekend as the 5-game solo AP. I extremely doubt that it's going to take that long. But I also have no idea how I'm going to be feeling. So I'm just scheduling it. If we do happen to finish the 5-game AP, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other race seeds that I was not available for because I was recovering and, you know, in bed. Involuntary flex. What do you mean involuntary? It sounds like a voluntary flex to me. Hey, Twizzlo! Thank you so much for the good luck. Can we get a shout out for Twizzlo, please? Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. Also, thank you so much for the biddies. Some arrows is in the dark village. Ooh. Big key, please. I hope we finish that archipelago. Oh, we will. We will. I do plan on finishing it. Welcome in, Fudge. Welcome in, Shop Pack. I've been recovering. I spent a lot of time relaxing, a lot of time sleeping. I watched an entire series of Widow's Bay. I watched a bunch of anime, played a bit of Pal World. That was fun. We have a Pal World server, by the way, community server. If you're interested in, yeah, there's it's available on the Discord. So, don't even think about it. How is Ruby Scooby? She's doing pretty good. She's sleepy. Yeah, the only thing I ask is if you're gonna join the server, make sure that you put your name in the Pal World server, like your Pal World character name in the Pal World server channel in the Discord, so that we can what's it called? Yeah. I try to keep track of everybody who's in the server so that we don't have anybody sneaking in. Whitelist? No, not a whitelist. You need a password to get in. I give everybody the password that puts their name in the Discord channel. As long as, you know, you're not being sus. If you're acting suspicious, Piece of Heart is, ooh, nice. I'm bad. Fine. Okay. This is kind of butts. There we go. That rules me out. How dare you? I haven't gotten a chance to do a lot of things. I've still been really just learning about the game because I'm not looking anything up. So it's all right. It's all me just like learning, exploring. Sorry, Twizzlo asked, did you like Widow's Bay? I did. I thought, and I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody because I don't, you know, I know that there's people who might want to watch it. The horror comedy show, I thought it was great. The fact that it didn't include like a lot of jump scares, I think is like the big thing. It just had a really creepy vibe, but it was also really funny, right? Right? It was a lot of lingering shots, a lot of weird camera angles, just leaves you a bit unsettled throughout the whole thing. And I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I hope they're doing a second season, because I feel like there's still like more things that they could do with the stuff. But again, I don't want to go into I don't want to go too much into detail because there's people that, you know, probably still want to see it. It's still really new. So, but I thought that it was good. It was not, yeah, it was not cheap jump scares all the time. I thought it was pretty good. So that was my opinion. They are doing, oh nice, they are doing a second season. That is fantastic. All right, well, I've done everything up here for now. I guess we can go, let's just go to Hyrule Castle. Let's not. I lied. There's another series with the same actor that is a more drama thriller called Beast of Me that was also really good. Ooh, I didn't know about that one. But yeah, that's my opinion on the show. I thought it was really good. And I'm a bit of a baby when it comes to horror, so I don't know. Maybe somebody more horror connoisseur-esque, oh nice, might disagree, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of good news about it, so yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of relaxing. I'm gonna have to work on, how do I describe it? Rebuilding some of the muscles that were surgeried, if that makes any sense. I can feel just like sitting up here like this, like holding myself up, is not necessarily difficult, but it's just one of those things that I'm like, I can feel my muscles working. And it's crazy to feel how many different things your muscles, like how many muscles you didn't realize you needed for a specific task, or like what muscles you needed for a specific task, if that makes sense. Ruby's barking. I don't know if you can hear her. Okay, let's go over here. Discovering unknown muscle. Vicky! Hey, Rashkavar! I should have gone. Yep. Seed is going poorly? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I kind of figured at the very beginning when we got flippers and hookshot that we'd be doing Aga for something. I figured it would actually be for glove because we got hammer early, and I figured we'd get glove and moon pearl, but I'm pretty sure. Well, see, the thing is I still don't necessarily know that I should be doing Aga, because moon pearl would have to be on the ledge for this to make sense, but I also, like, I have 3 checks left that I can do technically, right? I've got the sewers, right? The dark sewers chest. I've got the digging spot where you dig up the flute, and I've also got sick kid. There we go. So my brain stopped working there for a second. Yes, balloon squeeze noise. Yep, that's me. I gotta sneeze so bad. Titus, thank you so much for the 96 months. So who was laughing at me for the way that I set up the AP multiplier in the rando that I was doing on the premieres? This guard? We most certainly weren't laughing at you. Oh, I was laughing at me when it happened. Thank you for the welcome backs. Thank you so much for the 48 months, Rashkavar. Thank you all so much as well for sharing your Prime subs with me while I was offline. Oh, God. You. Get rid of that one. No. Rude. No bats. Repeated comments about it on the Discord. I was hoping that there would be something that would allow me to adjust it after the fact. But I have not found anything. I was really sad that that was the case. Whoops, went the wrong way. It's a ruby, I'm petting. Oh, have you actually changed it yet? So, technically no, but the reason is not because you have been, not because of the fact that I was like, haha, but it actually, the Final Fantasy X AP actually got updated from what I understand. So the one that I have is out of date. So even if I did update that, it wouldn't matter because I'd be immediately moving on to the next one. Right? So I gotta sneeze still. I was so focused on the fact that I was saying that I had to sneeze that I didn't do the things. I mean, thank goodness it was just a blue one. Hello, Blockit. Hope you guys have been having a fun few weeks. Well, I've been in a lot of pain, but not anymore. I mean, yes, but not really. Not a lot, but you know, I'm still recovering. Oh my god! How many blue balls can we get? Yeah, I mean it's not bad. Like I don't want to complain too much, right? It's just not I don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm perfectly recovered," because that's not necessarily the case. I'm still in recovery. Just I'm doing very well. Also, Eagle, welcome back. If this is the Moon Pearl, then I made the right choice. If it's not, then I'm in trouble. Okay, fine. I did not need to do egg. Cool. All right. Lovely. So, it's in one of the 3 spots I mentioned before. Shields are cool. I can't believe I already got 3 shields. Yo, have a good night, Vita. Thank you so much for being here. Get off me, my guy. Goodness gracious. You are rude. I have to do this way because I don't have the mirror. So if I go into the dark world via the portal, I can't go the other way. You've never seen Dark World Saku without the Moon Pearl? It's Ruby? It sure is. I believe Kais recolored Clifford sprite to make it Ruby. So it's technically Clifford sprite. I don't want to take credit. Hello? I said save and quit. Where is this moon pearl? I don't need health. Having the egg is set and a dwindling number of checks. They're just like really far apart too, right? Hey, Mike! I can't call us anymore. Go away. Rain Zephyr with the 95 months. Thank you so much for the support. Hello? Am I really gonna last location the moon pearl? Is this actually happening? Hello? This is the last check, by the way, that it can be. If it's not here, actually, I'm even in the wrong spot. If it's not here, I have done something very tragic. And I don't know what it would be. Oh, no, it's not the last check. Spectacle Rock. Yo, jam! Oh, I love freezer jam. I really wanted to do freezer jam this year, but with the gallbladder stuff that I was having and then the surgery and everything else, I just couldn't do it. So now I'm gonna be super low on jam. Oh my god! It did last location, but I guess I got the tempered sword. So sure, why not, I guess. You have ultimate pepperoni pizza on the way? What is ultimate pepperoni pizza? Is that like super pepperonis? Like a lot of them? Or is that like a lot of different things? Okay, why am I even doing this? Go back down. I'm not even gonna bother looking. This has to be the moon pearl. Go away. Gosh, I can't believe I'm last locationing the moon pearl. It wasn't even because I just did something dumb. Unique item is in theme sound. Wow! What if it's book? It's thankfully not book. It would have been so funny if it was book. I would be livid. I'd be losing my mind if it was book. Strawberry season only just started. Yeah, but I can't lift anything. And I need to be able to like fill a pot full of hot water and a whole bunch of other things. And it's like a 20-gallon pot and yada yada. Also, strawberry season here might be a little different, but I don't know. One small cup at a time. Yeah. Yeah, making is a physically intensive process. Yeah, it's yeah, that's the other problem, right? Right now, I need to recover more than anything. And I don't want to have to like rush to make it and then do something that's gonna injure myself. There's a red crystal in the light world. I guess it has to be Desert Palace. And also, the more often you do something, the easier it is, right? Like I could, like there's specific things that I can do that I make look easy, and then you try it, right? It's not easy. there's other things that, because I don't do it very often, right, it's a lot more complicated. R. Carker, thank you so much for the Prime resub. Someone with a hole in their torso? 4 holes in my torso, thank you. I am told that I cannot lift at the moment. No lifting for a bit. So no lifting, no strenuous activities, nothing crazy. We have the fire rod and the book, both from Skullwoods. So you can lift, then you get swole? No, that's not how it works. You don't get swole immediately. I'm just going straight to the boss because there's no more items in this dungeon. Bing, bing. Yeah, they gave me a lot of medication for after the surgery. I'm gonna talk more about my surgery once this is done, right? When we have the yapping time, the post race yap. I'll talk a lot more about the surgery, how it went, and you know, blah blah blah. Yeah. Do, 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 do. It's not a post-surgery yap, it's a post-race yap. Bonk that guy right into the spikes so that I don't have to deal with him. I'm a little bit worried because green mail is big squish, but yeah. Oh, hello? 90%? 90% Skullwoods. That was the greatest moth fight I think I've ever had in my life. Wow. I am shocked. And then I immediately bonk. There is only one thing I could have done that would have made that better. And that is, you can actually get 2 hits on Moth immediately so that you can get the spikes not even moving at all. And that is the only thing that I could have done that would have made that fight better at all. Yeah. The dash, the double dash, or yeah, at the beginning when you dash, there's a chance where you can hit Moth twice if you time it correctly. I've never done it because I don't know the setup for it or anything else all like that, and so instead of getting the 2 hits and then the other thing, yeah, so there's a way to get a better Moth. It is just not, yeah. That was the best Moth fight I've ever had, like ever. I am so proud. Midori, thank you so much for the Prime game, I almost said Prime game sub. Hang on. The Prime resub, there we go. My brain no worky. Mothula beatdown. So we have Thieves Town, that is a pendant. I'm going to avoid it. Is it a mistake? Probably. But we've already made some bad choices today, so why not? It's a good thing Saku's job doesn't involve a lot of talking. You know, if someone asks you, do you even lift, bro? You can actually say, no, I can't. I need Titan's mitts. I need, hang on. I need the mirror, right? No, because Swamp Palace is not required. It's Ice Palace. So get Titan's mitts for that. We need the flute for Misery Mire. Hello? Hello? Where am I digging? Bombs, okay. Don't care. Yeah, we need the flute for Misery Mire. We need the Cane of Samaria for Misery Mire. We need the Titan's mitts for Ice Palace. We need the... Actually, I think we can full clear pod. Why am I going over here? I don't have the mirror. I just said that. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need... Titan. Oh, I definitely need some medallions. Not getting into anywhere without those. I keep doing that. Why am I going to thing? I don't even have the thing. Ay. There's a lot of things that I'm just making goofy mistakes on. And bonking, my gosh. No bully. Thank you. Yo, have a good night, waifu. Okay. Bombos. Darn. I was hoping I would get something better. Bombos might be good, depending upon if it's a medallion for Turtle Rock or Misery Mire. But, either way, we can't do that. Or... Ice Palace. I would like to find Titan's mitts last. Like, that is the last thing I would like to find. Because that would narrow down the locations on what I can, like, search in for other things, right? Titan's mitts unlocks Misery Mire, unlocks Ice Palace, unlocks Turtle Rock. Obviously not without Cane of Samaria, but yeah. We'll need to watch Yappin' on the VOD. Yeah, thank you so much, waifu, for all the support. I really appreciate you. Get some good rest. Also, I do think it's funny. You mentioned it's a good thing Saku's job doesn't involve a lot of talking, but like at the I think I told this story before, but I think one of my teachers, I believe it was my grade 5 teacher, told me that that I wouldn't I talked way too much and that I wouldn't get a job talking all the time. Like, it wouldn't be acceptable at a workplace kind of thing. I don't remember the exact wording. It's a little fuzzy, but yeah. Ha! Joke's on them. It was very wrong. Yeah, she was not the biggest fan of the amount of conversation that I was making in the classroom. I talked all the time. It was one of those things, like, I was recording the videos and I was like, man, I talk, like, even without being on like, even having anybody to talk to, I could just talk for hours about nothing. It's crazy. Yeah. It was like pretty when I was recording, I was like, man, I do in fact have a lot of things to say. Bam. Well, okay, I'm hoping that I get something good in this dungeon. Pod is a pretty good dungeon. It has 5 chests that have something in them that can be good. The rest are all, you know, keys and whatever. Keys and or map compass. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Silvers? Well, that kind of ruined, like, yay, silvers, but I needed the small key for that to be, like, the optimal way to, like, for me, that the way that I wrote this. And we got that big key on top of it. Oh, gross. Everything's on right side. All the small keys are on right side, is what I mean. Bunk, 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 bunk. Some cash requires a green pendant. Well, Sahashrala, goodbye. Nope, nope, nope. Bunk, mirror thing, not mirror, that one, bow. Mirror, bow, same thing. You could turn a mirror into a bow. Probably not very well, but... Gosh, I love doing that noise. I have no idea why. It's just like built into my body. I just like always, anytime I'm running. Especially like if I'm running and it's like gonna be a smooth run, right? And I know that I'm not gonna get hit by something. It's like, yeah. The two most important types of loot, keys and whatever. You know what I'm talking about, map and compass. No, thank you. Aha. You can also turn a mirror into a deadly laser. There's actually a conversation I was reading. There was actually a thing that I was reading that there's a company that wants to launch a bunch of like reflective surfaces on like into space around the planet to like beam light into specific spots. And I was like, Can you tie a knot? I cannot. You cannot knot? I cannot knot. Ha ha ha. I cannot. Yeah! You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh man. Kippa, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like the sun would get reflected and it would increase the like, I don't remember exactly. They're like, oh, it will help with like solar panels so that solar panels will get like solar farms will get sunlight when they don't have sun going that way. Oh, nice. Okay, that's really good. Kane Samaria here. This stream is getting a little naughty for me. But yeah. Yeah, I heard that was the conversation, right? Is like there's a bunch of things, right, on whether it would be good or bad. But yeah, like there's a lot of positive and negatives to it. Okay, so now we're missing the flute and possibly another medallion. I was already on this. I'm not good at that. But yeah, it was just interesting to read about. I try to stay up with news and stuff to see what's going on, mostly because like I'm always interested in what will affect the stream in some capacity. Mostly tech stuff, but sometimes like a lot of space things or whatever else I look at space and underwater stuff. So, because that's my major interests. So that one about like launching a bunch of these like reflective surfaces into space was like, huh. I would think that it would be like more difficult to launch any, like the more stuff we have floating around in space around the planet, the more difficult it is going to be to launch anything out of the planet, because you're going to have all this debris of like launching. I have the cane of Samaria. I don't know why I did not do that before. But yeah. Oh yeah, I got silver. I don't need that either, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. I have a barking doggo by me. Little pupper barks. It's like really, really tiny. I don't know if you could hear the... But yeah. She's probably having, she's probably thinking of, wildlife. Yeah. No, you don't. Being an orbital garbage man is kind of the plot of Planetes. Ah! Also, I don't remember if I had scheduled movie night like before, what if I had specified what it is that we were gonna do for movie night. But now I gotta remember if there was something else that I had on the docket. I'm a goof. Yikes. I could just use silver arrows, sure, but yeah, I don't want to swap. Mid-fight, hey Sonoma, how you doing? Oh my god, Chocoboa, thank you so much for the tier 229 months. In the Discord, there is San for subscribers and YouTube channel members, for Twitch subscribers and YouTube channel members, yeah. All right, how do I want to do this? Do I want to go and do Ice Palace? Probably not. Am I going to? Probably. I'm gonna get another potion because I don't want to really deal with that. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I did really good job with pre-surgery prep, so that when I was like when I had surgery, my post-surgery stuff was actually really good. I had family members that were able to come and help take care of Ruby, and you know, make foods and other things and whatnot, so that I was able to rest and relax as much as possible. It was yeah, I feel like we did a pretty darn good job. So everything, like I had disinfected the room, like washed everything and wiped everything down and whatnot, so that it would be like clean, so that I didn't have any issues or worries about infection. Yeah, no, it was, I did a whole lot of stuff before I had surgery to prep for it, so that I was going to recover as quickly as possible, so I could stream as quickly as possible, and it worked out pretty good, I think. All right, we have, I should read this just in case. Cash. I need to know where the flute is. I just don't want to see the mirror. what I do need to do is see what the entrance requirement is for Turtle Rock, because I might be able to complete that at the moment, depending upon what the entrance requirement is. And if I can, then that would be ideal. A heart container is nice, especially when I'm a little squishy with green mail right now. What is a game you have a newfound respect for after playing its randomizer? Tunic. I think Tunic is like gonna be my answer with that. Tunic and A Link Between Worlds. I'd say Tunic more than A Link Between Worlds because I already like enjoyed A Link Between Worlds mostly before the rando. But A Link Between Worlds is another one that I'm like, okay, yeah. I feel like the rando made it better. I'm a goof. Oh gosh. Tower of Hera, big. I've already been in Tower of Hera. Hang on. Sorry. There's a question that I've seen. I've always been curious about this, but I can't read that in this room because it's butts. Ah. Ah. I didn't fix my controller, by the way. No! Oh my god! I had it, and then I unhad it, and then I had it again. Okay. When generating erase seeds, do you guys enable LR item switch, or is that against the rules? I do allow item switching, but I've also been playing the game since before that was in there. My muscle memory doesn't, like, my muscle memory is menuing, right? So it's gonna just be, yeah. For me, I just find it easier because I know where everything is on the menu. And, yeah. What am I doing? Hey, Bemek. Hey, Anthony. It's not that I have it, like, I enable the item switch stuff, but yeah, I don't use it because I've been playing so long this way that it's just ingrained into my body. All right. Hey, Seth. Trying to get some health back. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. We got some bombs in case we need it. Also, Streamer Bot and Mix It Up Bot both got an update. Mix It Up Bot's update allowed, was included one of the updates that I requested. So shout outs to the devs for that. They immediately fixed, requires a bottle. Oh, Sick Kid, yeah. They immediately put in a fix that I had requested for Streamloot stuff. So yeah. The Mix It Up devs were pretty fantastic about it. Boop, 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 boop. I have to play Outer Wilds. Also, oh my god, there's so much stuff in AP that's gotten, like, updated and whatever again that I'm really excited for. Yo, Big Key. Final Fantasy 13-2 has a randomizer now, and I am just absolutely excited for that. Oh my god, I don't even have Final Fantasy 13-2. I added it to my Steam wish list, because I have to wait until, you know, funds. But I'm really excited because, oh my goodness, I love that game so much. Outer Wilds is one that I want to play. Animal Well, another game I want to play. I'm almost done with, what's the other thing called? I don't know why I'm grabbing this because I've already got all the items from this dungeon. The only thing, this map is on the boss, I guess. We're gonna be finishing Metroid Prime probably next weekend. What happened, MT? Thank you so much for the 939 biddies. What happened to that? They got auto-modded. I don't know. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Who lives in a browser on twitch.tv? Sakura Subasa. Ah, can somebody approve that, please? One of the mods. Ah! Oh no, this is bad. Dead! No, I knew it! I thought about swapping. I'm so upset. Thank you. I'll save it quick, go somewhere else for now. Oh, it's fine. We're going up Death Mountain so I can get some more health and stuff. Thank you, MT, for the 939 biddies. Oh my god. I am upsetting spaghetti about that. I just like demolished Mothula and then whiffed on Cold Stare. No. I don't have the mirror, so let's go up instead. No. I applied Cold Stare directly to the forehead. The good news is the only thing it can give me is something at the Pyramid Fairy. Because there's nothing else that we can get from that. And of course Ganon, but yeah. But first up, many button presses tonight. Excuse me, no. No. 2 weeks of points to catch up on. AMC with the 65 consecutive watch streak. Thank you so much. All right, that is Quake. Quake. Turtle Rock. There we go. Oh my God, MT. Thank you so much for gifting us sub. Oh, all of those names are people that are regularly here. 5 subs for Nose. What? Thank you for the support. Darude Sandstorm. Fanty, you got missed this time. Don't worry. I have a feeling that the next gift bomb will get you. 300 biddies. Rupees. Ah! Oh my God. What? you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. MT gifting a sub to Fanty. Thank you, Griff, so much for... Aw, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Thank you so much for the welcome backs. People are hitting buttons? Yeah. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. How do I want to handle this now? That's the real question. It's like, I could do the random junk around the world. I cannot do Turtle Rock. I cannot do... Yeah, I guess I just kind of have to. Or I go into Thieves Town. But, yeah. Yeah. Ah! You making that awesome fan art of Saku. It brightens my day as well. It brightens mine every time. Every time. What's wrong, Jack? Do 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 do. Go go go. There you go. Well, that was not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for either Quake or Flute. I guess we could do Desert Palace. That's probably what we should have done. Hey, Vivi. I actually had an art breakthrough today. Figured out the layer splitting feature. Oh, nice. That's cool. I've never heard of that before. Kind of is a certain kind of picture. I mean, you could DM it to me. I always welcome DMs of artwork, as long as they're not from, you know. Listen, if you're a AI scam bot, then I do not welcome those DMs. I know Fanty is not. There's a dwarf chasing you. Look out! I'm just bringing him home. Well, more health is nice. I think we got a hint about the locksmith chest, so I don't really care about that. So I'm gonna go to Desert Palace. I actually had somebody that I knew from the Link to the Past community that DM'd me that their account got compromised. Like, they didn't DM me to tell me that their account got compromised. They DM'd me a whole bunch of the Mr. Beast, you know, crypto scam nonsense. And I was like, ah, okay, your account got compromised. So I had to like kick them from the Discord. But yeah, I do have to say, Discord, if you're listening, the fact that you can get somebody in your server with unusual spam activity or whatever else and it doesn't like flag the whole community, like the whole management team or whatever else is kind of butts. I doubt anybody from Discord is listening, but I would really like it if there was some, like, you know, originally when that happened, right, it would flag the moderators and be like, hey, go look at your member feed, blah, 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 blah. But now there's nothing. I have to manually look at it every day to see if there's somebody in the community that's account got compromised. Some cache is in Mini Moldorm Cave. Hey, Kumis. You had it happen to yourself? Your Instagram was posting reels with the Mr. Beast stuff even though I was logged into the account? Oh, weird. They must have got your, like, auth token or your, like, not auth token, but there's, like, a OAuth token. There's some sort of token that they can steal from your computer that will allow them to post without actually having to log in, which means they can't change any of your account information, but they can, right, post on your behalf, right? Yeah. But yeah, how does Mr. Beast keep getting ads and money? Because he has a lot of people that watch his videos, and so he's got a very big reach. So not only that, but like it's also about how much, like, so ad revenue and other things aside, right? Sponsors give you money based on how much, like how likely your community is to participate. If you have a community participation rate that is higher than other things, right? Then you have more leverage to get money, right? So that's why, right? It's for especially streamers or YouTubers that their primary audience is young, like really young. It's a lot easier for them to convince people to, you know, try out this thing or buy this thing or whatever else, because it's easier to influence somebody who's younger than an adult, right? So you'll notice that a lot of the bigger people have a lot of younger audiences that spend a lot of money or other things on those things. So because that continues to happen, they get, right, their audience participation rate is a lot higher. So they get a lot more for, like, they can say, hey, if they're going to a company and they want the company wants them to promote something, right? They can be like, hey, look, we have this amount of viewers, but also about 15% of them are guaranteed to actually, you know, use the product or buy the product or whatever else, all right? Then, so that's why when we're doing sponsored stuff, right, it's always like, hey, if we can get so and so many people to try it, then we get to keep our current rate for things, because of the fact that, like, the more people who participate, the higher our sponsorship value is to companies. So we have Desert Palace now. I guess we have to go back to Ice Palace, and it probably, our major item must be on Pyramid Ferry, I think. I'm gonna actually go to King's Tomb first. You know what's cool? Have a good night, Cedric. You know what's cool? I have a collab coming up with my Madrina's partner rep. That's exciting. Why am I here? Well, I guess take damage. Use this. I don't remember why I'm here. But yeah, let's go to Ice Palace. But yeah, I don't know much about Mr. Beast because I don't watch their content. I tend to watch a lot of, like, you know, randomizers and or like Minecraft videos and or explanations about stories. like deep dives into stories that I really like watching or reading or listening to or yeah, etc. But yeah. That's kind of my main thing that I watch. So a lot of like really popular stuff I don't really like, I'm not super familiar with. I haven't, no, MT. Most of the stuff that I've been watching recently has been like Minecraft ARGs. And like I said, kind of like deep dive lore dives on, yeah, series and other things that I watch. Oh my god! I am so annoyed at this. This has been the worst. I'm so bad at this room somehow. But I really like ARGs in general. I think they're really cool. So, and I also like Minecraft, so yeah. What would you say? Hang on. Hang on, let me get through this room first before I die. Yo, it's Matt. Thank you so much for the raid. What would you say is the most popular YouTube video you've seen? Probably like a 100 days video for Minecraft. I think that's probably gotta be one of the bigger ones because those like tend to get a ton of like millions of views. So I'd have to say that that's probably it. I'm just like the most popular. I think that's probably it. I wouldn't necessarily say like the best video or anything, but yeah. Is that what you watch, Beep? All right, there we go. Hello? That did not work. There we go. EZBZ. Splatoon Raiders. Oh, nice. Random YouTuber that does 100-day Minecraft streams has a face that's extremely similar to mine. Really? Wacket? Also, good morning, you know? I don't have the mirror. All right, Pyramid Fairy time. Hey, Grog. Wait, you said it earlier? Said what? I'm confused. What did I say? I need to buy the bomb. Welcome back. Thank you. Everything went pretty good. I don't want the mirror, because the mirror could like lead me on a wild goose chase. I want the flute. That's what I want. The flute or Quake, honestly. Delay of 2 minutes. You could probably refresh. Beep. I don't have the mirror. We literally just talked about this. You've been playing through OOT Master Quest lately? I have a mosquito bite on my knee and I think it's gonna drive me absolutely insane. Ooh. You did refresh? That's weird. I mean, you're responding to me in less than 2 minutes. I feel like that must be inaccurate. I feel like that's an over-exaggeration. Hey, Rolling! Welcome in! Ether? Wait, do I not have any bottles? Okay. Well, hopefully that's for like Misery Bar or something. Yuck. How are we back to this whole nonsense again where it's like 2 or 3 checks in random junk locations and then a dungeon I don't want to do? Okay, I guess. I guess we can go and do King's Tomb and then Thieves Town. And then if it's not in Thieves Town, then I guess we're going to Ether Tablet and Spike Cave, because those are the only 2 places I have left. You also have a mosquito bite on my knee? Or on your knee? That's no fun. Mosquito bites are awful, but the worst place to get them I find is on my knee and like on my ankle. You have a bite on your arm? Oh no. Elbow's pretty bad too. Wrist? Ooh. Anywhere that like clothing rubs up against is pretty gross. I guess we're going into Thieves Town. You know, I made the thing earlier. I was like, oh man, I don't want to go to Thieves Town. This is probably a mistake. Well, now we have the consequences of that coming to fruition at the moment. Clothing and also where skin is tight because joints? Yes. Or like, because it rubs up 8? Wow, there's so many, 888 rupees. It's a lot of rupees. A lot of the same number of rupees. Big key. Can I please? I'm worried. What if it's pedestal? No, it can't be, because then we'd have to find the mirror. And I refuse. Don't even touch me. Yo, have a good night, Leslie. Thank you so much for being here. Ah! Yuck! I'm upsetty spaghetti. I'm not doing any more of this dungeon. Okay. Game's rude, by the way. Big rude. I'm upset. Oh, man. First, always have the mirror. What if it's in Swamp Palace? Ah, we'll get it. I left and I was like, I'm not sure. Now I'm back. Gotta get anyways. Okay, well, I guess we can go over to thingy. Excuse you. Wait, what? What did I... check mark off then. You too. Oh, that's Bombos. Ah, go away. Leave me alone. Rude. God, there's so many places to go. What if I pick the wrong one? Then I'm gonna lose. Do I want to go to Swamp Palace? No. Can I go into Swamp Palace and finish it? Yes. Can I get the pedestal? Yes. Am I going to? No. Ooh, half magic though. But you'll win the hearts of the viewers with your shenanigans. What shenanigans? I'm never up to any shenanigans. Also, speaking of shenanigans, who watched the what's it called? The split fiction game that I played with Fogs on the premiere? If you haven't, it's pretty good. Where am I going? Hello? That was so fun to watch. I'm glad. Because I'd like to continue it if people are interested in it. I have a video up on my YouTube channel of the beginning part of it. Ah. And I didn't say that because Fox paid me so that you could play more of it. Fox definitely wants me to play more of it. Grumble, grumble. Okay, get this. Oh man, why am I in Swamp Palace? This is such a bad decision. It's probably not a bad decision. It's probably on the pedestal. I already made the gamble of Aga. Might as well make the gamble of pedestal at the same time. Oh, goodbye. I lied. So now we're gonna go back to Thieves Town. And we're gonna activate the flute and we're gonna go into Misery Mire. Assuming Misery Mire isn't Quake entrance. Thinky. What are we doing? I've seen a bunch of reviewers kind of forcing themselves through bits. Wait, reviewers of the game? You guys genuinely look like you were having fun? Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was great. And it was a good mystery too. Yeah. There was a few parts of the game that, like, I was like, the wording here is weird. And I'm not sure that yeah. There was a section of the game that I was like, huh? Choices were made. No, it's Quake! You... Game, come on! Give me Quake right here, or else. Like, in this area. I'm gonna be grumpy. Game wants me to go to pet. Game can go... No. Game can go drink some hot dog water. Okay, well, fine. Guess we don't want any of that. Wow. Yo, oh my god, Kara, thank you so much for the raid! Mistakes have been made. Ah! Yo, thank you so much for the 67 months, Kara! I hope you're doing well. Congrats on first place. I am recovering. I am in a very small amount of pain, but I am doing well. But it's just like, you know, it's just like recovery stuff, right? It's not like, yeah. It's to be expected, is what I'm trying to say. It's nothing, yeah. I'm not very good at talking and making sense. But yeah, please take care of yourself, Kara. Thank you so much again for the support. Thank you for racing with me. Yo, you know, thank you so much for the 57 months. Saku Snug. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Fine. We don't need that. I'm getting a whole lot of stuff that I don't particularly want to do. Okay, we're doing 2 more. One more check in the overworld, and if not, it's gotta be in a dungeon. Or, yeah, or the pedestal. But no, there's no way it's pedestal. Nah, I don't think it's on pedestal. I think it's in one of these like one-off places that I haven't checked, or it's in Thieves Town. If I had to guess. I guess we're going back to Thieves Town. Boomerang, yeah. Yep. Hey, Taco, thank you so much for the 130 consecutive watch streak. Wait, who ended up winning the mug earlier? I don't know that I saw that it was redeemed. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, is it you, Camry? Yes? Okay, good. Hey, Effort! Guess you're feeling better? I am recovering still from surgery, but I am well enough that I can stream. So again, reminder, I'm still recovering. So, you know, if I need to have shorter streams, or if I feel good for longer streams, you know, just be patient. Bear with me. because, yeah, health comes first. Yo, Lost Rewards, thank you so much for the resub! But yeah, I am still in recovery, so I still have, you know, holes in my body that, yeah. I still have muscles that are repairing themselves and skin that's repairing itself and stuff like that. So please bear with me. I am not 100%. I am doing good though. That wording? I don't know how else to describe it in a way that, yeah. I just want people to know so that there's no expectations that I'm just like, you know, back and immediately going full swing into things, right? My health is important. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to continue, you know. Don't take care of yourself, then, yeah. You know what I mean. Well. Where am I going? I guess the small key is in the big chest. Saku exercise stream on Monday? No. Yeah, I got my gallbladder removed. I was in the hospital for gallstones, and then they're like, we need to take this out, and you'll have surgery in fall. And then they were like, hey, we had a cancellation, so we're putting you in like a week. And I was like, oh, okay. This is not going according to plan, but it's fine. Yo, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. Oh, Quake. Yeah, I knew it. Darn it. Gonna move around and not hurt all the time. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I don't want to say that I'm 100% because I don't want to put like out there that expectations are that I'm just like 100% recovered, because that's not the case. But yeah, I am doing a lot better than I expected to. Nah, I can't pull pet for giggles. I have to do an entire dungeon in order to do that. And that is Swamp Palace. Oh gosh. So yeah, like the good news is I can eat things, which is nice, because that was the big thing on why they did it so quickly, is because it was so bad that like I just couldn't eat a lot of stuff for a while. So it was really important to get that taken care of as quickly as possible. Nah, I don't have green pendant. I didn't finish Swamp. I went in and got the whatever it was that was in there. Flute. And then left. So now we're just in go mode. We're just looking for the big key. Yeah, once I recover, like once I'm done with like, you know, surgery recovery stuff, I already am feeling better in terms of like I can eat food. And I'm not like in having severe stomach pains and other things because of, you know, the inflammations and the gallstones that I was having. Like it's already, my quality of life has gone up significantly since getting it removed, and I've not even recovered yet, so I would say I'm doing pretty darn good. I've heard that people need to avoid high... it's complicated. Some people do, some people don't, right? Everything is... Right, it's all based on your own... Everybody's body is different, is the main thing that you should be aware of, right? There are some people that will have to avoid that. There will be some people that don't. And... yeah, it just kind of is one of those things that you have to play by ear. Yeah, we'll just go this way. But yes, when you're recovering from like post-op surgery, yes, you should be avoiding fatty foods or whatever else. But everybody is different. There are some people that can never have fatty or oily foods ever again. And then there's some people that can have them almost immediately. I was trying to avoid that. So it really depends on the person. Like you, for instance, you recover quickly. But yeah, the main thing is like, right, your body has to get used to not having the place where it stores you know, the thing that helps with the breakdown of that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it really depends on how quickly your body can make up that difference, right? Your body will change and will, like, you know, try to compensate for things and whatnot. It doesn't happen instantaneously, but, you know, there's a lot of things. Your body it does a lot of magical stuff. I call it magical, but it's just science. Hey, Carl. Yeah, exactly, Eden. All right, time for Turtle Rock, and then Ganon's Castle. And yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff with the gallbladder that is really not fully understood or researched as well. So yeah, it's like when I was talking to the doctor about, so I don't even remember what the question was, but I asked something and they're like, I don't know. Like, we don't know why it does that particular thing. But, yeah. Hey, Shock True! Saku's still avoiding Ped like the plague? Yes, because I have to do a whole extra dungeon! But yeah. If there's anybody who knows more, like I'm not a medical professional. I don't fully know everything. All I know is I had gallstones. It caused me severe pain. We no longer have gallstones. So now less pain. Why do I not have gallstones? Because I don't have a gallbladder. So, but I also had surgery, so then that is more pain because I haven't recovered yet fully. But I will be soon. So I'm recovering quite quickly, at least in my opinion. Feels scary to just not have it any longer. My whole family has had their gallbladders removed. So it was something that I kind of was prepared for, basically. My great-grandmother had gallstones, had her gallbladder removed. My grandmother had gallstones, had her gallbladder removed. My mother had gallstones and had her gallbladder removed. So it was one of those things that it was like, I am gonna probably get it at some point because it's genetic. So, it's one of those things that it's one of those things that I wasn't really worried about the whole experience. I wasn't really worried about surgery. I wasn't really worried about any of that stuff because I had seen my family members go through it as well. So it wasn't like something I was like, oh my God, whatever. Yeah, it wasn't, yeah, that big of a thing. I wasn't scared of the surgery itself. Until people started being like, oh no, you're gonna be a lot of, like, everything's gonna be so bad, you're gonna be a lot of pain and whatever else. Afterwards, when I was like streaming, I was like, what? Now I'm worried. I gotta tell you guys the story of what happened, in the hospital. I gotta get over there, but there's a chain chomp in the way. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Oh my God. But I'll talk about everything that kind of I'll talk about the last 2 weeks as soon as I'm done this seed. Yikes. Yeah, Dova. I think that's one of the main things that I hear that like makes me worried is like how little information there is about like heart attacks for women, and like how they're so different from, like, the symptoms for it are different for women than they are for men, and it kind of like freaks me out a little bit. Because it's like, oh man, you know, you never know, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's a little freaky with like, oh man, you expect that your heart, if you're having a heart attack, it's this exact symptom, but it's not for women. That's so scary to me. Because, like, yeah, all I've ever heard my whole life is, oh, you need to look for these signs. Especially because my family has, like, heart conditions and stuff. It freaks me out a little bit that there's not a lot of stuff known about how, like, heart attacks feel, I guess, for women. Also, Joe, thank you so much for the raid. I mean, I'm not worried about necessarily people in my age range, but if it's something that, something just crashed. What just crashed? Yeah, it's not what I'm worried about. It's like me having it tomorrow, right? What I'm saying though is that like my family has genetic like issues with like heart attacks and or other things like that that is something that is something you should be aware of, right? If you don't know how to properly look for said signs, then how are you supposed to know when that happens? Hi, Talon. I gotta focus on this maze for half a second because I'm going the wrong way. I'm trying not to take damage because I don't really have a what's it called? Powder? There we go. Powder. I don't have powder, so I can't get that back. Yikes! I could get the fairies outside, but yeah. Oh, did somebody clip that what was it? The Mothula fight I had earlier? Also, welcome in, Wizard. Yep, yo, thank you. I feel like it was short enough that it could like the whole thing could be in a single clip. Yo, have a good night there, Zan. Ooh, the double. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Wizard. I cut them myself because I couldn't leave the house. I was recovering from surgery, and so I was like, I guess I'm gonna cut my own bangs. Aw, Talon, thank you. Oh, this is a problem. Do. Yeah, I had gallstones, so I had to get my gallbladder removed. You've been cutting your own hair for years now. It's kind of a pain, but better than getting in the car and going somewhere. Yeah. I mean, it's only my bangs. And it's not like they're straight either, so it's just whatever. How's it been post-op? It's not bad. I just this is my first stream back from surgery, so it's the first day that I'm back, and I'm still in a little bit of pain, but it's nothing like I was in before surgery, if that makes sense. Like the pain from gallstones was miserable. Because like anytime I ate something, it was pain. Stitches, Eden. Ooh, that's no good, Wizard. Was it kidney stones? Oh my god! First chest? Oh my god, and we got the second one, the small key? I'm sorry, Eden. Spyro, thank you so much for the tier 3 resub. I don't want this guy here. Yeah, I'm also glad I'm not going through that. Yeah, it was the kidneys. Yeah, I figured it was kidney stones when you said it's like other stones. Because, I don't know of any other place in the body that makes stones. I don't have a bug net. Oh, goodness. My Agaphite's gonna be rough. Yay, Talon, thank you so much for the 3 consecutive watch streak. The main thing that I have to do is, I just need to drink more water. Like I try to drink as much as I can, but sometimes I get lazy and I'm just like, I don't need to drink anything because I don't want to go and fill up my water bottle. And then afterwards, it's like, I probably should have gotten some water. No, 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 no. I have to focus for half a second through Gauntlet or I'm gonna get my butt kicked because there's no way for me to get my health back besides my potions that I have. So... Tonsil stones? What? That sounds absolutely horrendous. Do you mind? Excuse me. I've never heard of tonsil stones before. Ah, I went the wrong way. Rude. Okay. Going this way. You know, I do, like, lore-wise, I do wonder that kind of stuff. It's like, just, oh, it was magically created. But also at the same time, you gotta kind of wonder, like, a lot of the temples, like, what are the temples originally for? Right? A lot of temples is like the yikes. Okay, I can apparently do this area, even though it's like just almost walked off the edge. Like lore-wise, what is the Dark Palace for? Did they really put a Helmosaur? I feel like Helmosaur is like somebody's dog, right? Like, I feel like it can't be like that they built Pod around like, oh, to worship Helmosaur or whatever else. It feels like it's one of those things that the real boss like is not there and that's the pet. What am I doing? Yikes. I've messed this up, but it's fine. Go away. Who's the real boss? Probably Ganon. Helmosaur, I feel like, is like Ganon's dog, right? Or pet. Obviously, he's not a dog, but like a lizard. Oh, really? Wizard? Oh, that's what it feels like. Oh, okay, yeah. I got that song stuck in my head from Jungle. Was it Jungle Book? I'm just, I got so focused on the Jungle Book song that I just didn't, yeah, you know what, honestly, I'm fired. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the double. Nice. Ooh, do 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 do. I wanna be like you. Yeah, that one. I feel like we've had the conversation about Aghanim Sprite before, and I don't remember, without like looking at it, right? I don't remember what I saw first. Oh my god. 2, 3. Oh god. Well, that sucks. Don't touch me. Please, pity corner, yes, 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 yes. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Don't even think about it. Yikes! Pfft, you know, that's fine. Yeah, oh god, it's the blinking where half the time he's invisible. I'm gonna have a problem right away because I have to sneeze. Yeah, and if I die to sneezing, I'll be very upset. No, nice. Oh my god, yes, 1, 2, goodbye. No, no, yikes. Yeah, oh my gosh. Can you get the gold sword? Possibly. I don't know where it is though. Done. 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 8 seconds. That was a rough one for me. I died in Ice Palace fighting Colsair. But I was like aced, what's its boss? Mothula. But then I had a rough blind fight. And like last location, the Moon Pearl, killed Aga for no reason. In the pyramid, oh, this is a randomizer wizard. So I, all of the items in the game had been shuffled around. So it actually was not there because we had already gone in the pyramid fairy and we got ether? Was it ether? Thank you all for the GGs, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was ether. Hey Derek, welcome in. Thank you for all the GGs. But yeah. Oh my god, Ched, thank you so much for the Prime resub. This is a Halo cup. Best ending to a game ever. A true hero's ending. That everyone was happy and safe. It was, it's pretty good. Also, thank you so much everyone for being here. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm not ending. Well, the video that I'm recording for YouTube is going to be ending at the end of these credits once we see everything that I got, and whatnot. But, yeah. I missed 2 weeks of Saku Racing League, which I do plan on doing. Not now, but I do plan on completing those again. Or, well, not again, but I do plan on participating by doing those async, which means at a different time than when the race originally was done. So, yeah. There's two weeks worth of seeds that I am behind on. So I'll get those completed sometime, probably this weekend, maybe It'll depend on how quickly I can get through the 5-game solo AP that I've been working on, because that is the one thing that I would like to finish first. But yeah, there's some good stuff in the credits of this game. Actually, while we're in the credits, I have some packages to open from Throne. Look at that cute doggo. Look at how she's just crashed on the bed. She is just completely zonked out. I know something good in the credits of this game. Is it the information that you get from the game on when, like, what time you got everything? Saku's name is in the special thanks edition or section. Shh. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah. Original game staff. Look at all these cool people. But yeah, I feel like as a D-Rust, that was an okay seed. I did do Aghanim without having to. I did, what's it called? I did do Aghanim when I didn't have to. I did about as much of Thieves Town as I needed to, and I did about as much of Swamp Palace as I needed to. So thankfully, I didn't go too deep into them. I did double dip Thieves Town, which was kind of a time loss. Last location, the Moon Pearl, died on Cold Stare. You know, wasn't using boots half the time that I should have been using boots. But yeah, Ruby is quite cute. Legends of video game history. Ooh, what? And the A Link to the Past randomizer community. Your name is nicely centered? Yeah. Is Sakura Tsubasa in the credits? What? Shh. No. You're in the credits. But yeah. Damage taken? I almost 999 damage, 994. Magic used almost as much as I took damage. I did take a death. That was Cold Stare. Cold Stare's death. Collection rate? Yeah, that's a, yeah. 165 with a 209 makes me big sad. It's fine. Next time we do one of these, it's gonna be better. We're gonna be faster and yeah. Well, except for that Mothula fight. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a better Mothula fight than that. All right. Well, GG, look at all those items we got. We never found the bug net. I don't know, Taco, did you find the bug net or powder? I did find blue mail was on Lake Hylia Island that I completely ignored. We didn't go into Mimic Cave. We didn't do the floating island. That I think had arrows on it, which I didn't care about. Bumper Ledge had 20 bucks. Misery Mire still had an item or two in it. I think 2 items. I don't think I actually got the item for Misery Mire before I found the big key. So, Swamp Palace, we only got 1 item. There's probably more in there, but yeah. A male powder mushroom were in Swamp Palace. Okay, that makes sense. GG. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help, push the YouTube algorithm. And thank you so much for watching.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!